guys, Laura here. Now today I'm answering viewer questions, and this one I've actually got a lot. So recently Sabina Alvarez had asked, how do you start teaching yourself sign language on your own? So if there's no classes in your area, how would you start learning? That's a great question. And Ryan's Rants asked, what's the best phrases and vocabulary to start learning? Another great question, which I do get often. So what I would say to you guys, if you don't have a class in your area, obviously taking a class is the best thing you can do because you get to practice and interact, and it's just so much easier. But if that's not an option, thankfully we have the internet now, and there are so many great resources. So some of the online resources that I really like is Bill Vickers. He has a really great website called lifeprint.com, and he's actually posted lessons on there that you can go through and teach yourself. And it's great because he sort of puts it in a logical order of what you should learn first and then sort of growing from there. He also has an amazing YouTube channel. I'm going to put all of these links in the description box below so that you can just go and visit them. He has a wonderful YouTube channel, and his teaching is very clear and concise. So if you just go and sort of start from the beginning with him and watch his lessons, I'm sure you will learn a lot. The other YouTuber I really like is ASL, and he has a lot of great lessons, and his signing is very clear, and he goes nice and slow, and he's very repetitive. So that's another great one. And of course, there are tons out there that are fantastic. If you know of any that you love, please leave them in the comment section so others can check them out. It's just a matter of sort of searching and finding a YouTube channel that you can connect with, and that'll make it a lot easier, that you like the way that the teacher teaches and the signs are clear to you. And of course, when you're over at those channels learning and you just have a quick question, you're not sure how to do a sign or what the difference between signs are, then pop on back here and I'm happy to explain them to you. Now, I've talked in other videos about how I don't teach sentences and phrases and all of that with sign language because that should be left up to a deaf individual who's obviously fluent, or somebody who has taken interpreting or teacher's college or any of that stuff. So I just don't feel, I don't feel qualified to teach, and I don't think that it's a respectful thing to do because there are so many fabulous deaf resources out there that you can learn from. But I'm here to help explain or clarify any questions that you guys have. As far as where to start, well, those channels will definitely be able to give you some advice on where to start with lesson 1. And I would say that you need to sort of understand a little bit about how sign language works, because it's not just simply about learning signs, and you can't put those signs into English sentences and that's sign language. That would be signed exact English, which is different than ASL. ASL has its own grammar and sentence structure, so you're gonna have to learn all about that. Facial expression is huge in signing. It can mean the difference between, it could be the same sign, but it could mean something different based on how your face is or how your body is moving. There's really so much to know. Like, yes, no questions, you would put your eyebrows up and sort of tilt your head forward a little bit. And if you're asking sort of information questions, like WH questions, why, when, where, what, your eyebrows would go down and you would tilt your head in as well. So there's just, that is very complex and something that you really should learn from the beginning as well. And position, like where it's signed sort of in this area here. But obviously you want to start with signs like, how are you? What's your name? My name is, learning how to spell your name. Can you sign slower? I'm a new signer. Directions, where's this place is always a good one. And I think, you know, early on when I was learning sign language, we started out with, you know, family, directions, and then, you know, names of things in schools or in buildings or in houses, and just build up from there. So I know that there are online signing courses as well that you can take that have modules that you go through, and you do the lessons, and then you take the test, and then you go on to the next lesson, and you get some sort of certificate. I know those exist as well that you pay to take, but as I said, there's lots of really great free online resources that you can access. So the key is just to start. Starting is great. Find a friend that maybe is interested in learning with you so that you have somebody to practice with, and just practice every day. Follow along with the YouTubers, and yeah, just ask questions and practice and just do it. So if you guys know of any resources that you love, please list them below. And I'm always happy and curious to check out other ones as well. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section. I will get to them eventually. And if I forget, or if I haven't answered your question in a little while, please ask it again, because sometimes I forgot to write it down, or I just missed it, because I do get a lot of questions all the time and a lot of comments. So I don't mind if you ask me a few times. Just keep bugging me and I'll eventually get to it. As always, you guys, subscribe to my channel to be notified when I post new videos, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.